Hello, members. Of course, y'all know who I am. I'm coming to you all tonight because we need to go over how we're going to access. As you all know, we now get like a whole bunch of loads, 5,000, 8,000, 10,000 loads now per day from TNT Freight by Mr. Terrell Davis. He was one of our students, and he went out and he secured this huge supplier of freight that we get in. We're so fortunate to have access to those loads. As you all know, those loads have kind of been a game changer for us, and with the things that we're doing now, it's kind of propelling us all to that next level. TNT Freight definitely is being pushed up to that next level. Each one of you all is being pushed up to that next level, and our network is being pushed up to the next level. One of the difficulties that we were having today that we noticed when we were trying to book a lot of that freight, and a lot of freight did get booked, but TNT Freight, they've got a limited number of assistants there to help them to facilitate the booking of the loads. And with the way we're set up now is we have the loads that are posted, and then you all would get a call in, you answer the call, and then you call over to TNT Freight assistants and Ms. Tyler, and then she would then call their supplier and see if that load is still available. Okay, that's too many links in the chain. So what we're doing is Mr. Davis and I got together earlier today, and we were going to try to come up with a solution to cut down on the links in the chain to be able to give you all direct access. And here is what we came up with. We came up with a way for you all to be able to click on to the originating load on your load list. Okay, we're going to be sending you all a private load list. You're going to be able to click on the freight in that load list, and when you click on it, it's going to directly take you over to his supplier's secure back office website, to where you can actually, once you're logged in, it will actually give you access to that site. And when you click on that load, it's going to pull that exact load up, and it's going to give you the load managers or that broker's contact info and the load info right there, real time, on the spot. So no more go-between. Someone calls you up, all you got to do is click on it. It'll open it up, take you right to it, and you'll be able to see that person's, who is the manager of that load or the broker for that particular load, and they give you that load information, and you can go right there from your regular process and just saying, hey, my client, I got a carrier that wants this load. How much is it paying? What does the carrier need in order to run this load? And just go through the process of just booking that load, just like that. All right, and I'm going to demonstrate it here for you. We are going to demonstrate it. Let me share my screen so that you all can see it, and we are going to demonstrate it. Here we go. We're going to demonstrate it. I'm going to take you over to the email. I'm going to be sending you all this email. Okay, this is the email that you all are going to be getting. You're going to be getting this load list. You're going to be getting the load right here, and I'm going to be sending you all on this email. Now, one thing you want to do is this. When you get this email, make sure you read it, okay, which I'm going to read it for you right now. It says that all active members of the RBBS National Dispatchers Network. As you are aware, a member of our network has secured and contracted a load supplier willing to supply his firm with thousands of loads daily. Because of our large national network of independent dispatchers, the supplier is also preparing to supply TNT Freight and our national network with approximately 10,000 dedicated lanes of loads. To allow our network to directly access the load managers for each individual load, TNT Freight is granting our network access to their exclusive account. This will allow each active member of our network to click the load origination point in the attached load list, and you will be connected to that exact load on the load supplier's website, where you will instantly view the load manager / broker's info. For security purposes, only active enrolled members of the RBBS National Dispatchers Network will have access to the login info, which can only be viewed and accessed from our password protected back office site. There it is right there, okay? And our password, our back office site, so it's going to be viewed through our site. Do not, now, I definitely want to caution you all on this. Please, 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 do not abuse this feature. Do not share the login info with anyone, including members of our network. If a member of our network asks you all, hey, what's the login to TNT's load site, don't give it to them. Don't give it to them. I don't care if you know them like you know the back of your hand. Don't give it to them. Why? Because they have access to the back office site, and if they are active members, they will be able to go in there and access it themselves. So don't get lax on security and give it to anybody. Don't just treat this like it's top secret information. Do not give it to anybody. If a member asks you, tell them it's in the back office site. Plain and simple. Okay? Don't give it to them. Okay? If someone asks you on the chat group, hey, what's the back office login to TNT's freight load access? Don't send it to them. Okay? Don't do it. If they took the time to log into the back office site and create their username and password, then they have access to it. If they didn't take the time to do that, then that means they're not an active member. Even if you know that they're an active member, don't give it to them. Okay? Another thing. Okay? Also, do not attempt to cut a back-end deal with TNT Freight's contract supplier. Now, Mr. Davis spent his time contacting these suppliers. He worked the system like everybody does, and he was able to contract this supplier. This is his supplier. Let me repeat that. This is his supplier. Just like you all have your suppliers. If you had your own supplier, you wouldn't want someone trying to cut a back-end deal with your broker or your supplier or your shipper. So don't do it, okay? We're all professionals here. Let's remain professionals, okay? When contacting their supplier, be professionals at all times. Make sure when you're on the phone with their brokers or their load managers, be professional, okay? Because how they view you is how they're going to view the network. If they get a negative vibe from you, then they're going to have a negative vibe of the network. And we don't want anything to jeopardize the good vibes that we have right now. Okay, we have enough problems with people from the outside trying to come in and bring us down because I'm telling y'all know we got a lot of haters. But we have enough problems with them than to deal with people from the inside trying to bring us down also. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. Now, with that being said, let's demonstrate how this is going to work. Okay, I am going to go ahead and shoot this out to you all so that we can have this in our system and show you all how this works. Okay. Okay, I just sent it out to you all. All right, now let's go over and find the sent emails. Let's pull it up. All right, there it is. All right, here it is. How this is going to work. When you get this email, first thing I want you all to do is this. I want you all to click onto our website. Okay, there it is right there. I want you to click on our website. I want you to go to the back office area and log in. You're going to click on Dispatchers, Tools and Resources. Okay, if you already logged in, you'll be able to do this. Right to the login. You're going to scroll all the way down. When you scroll all the way down, you're going to go down here and you're going to click on you're going to see his login information down there. Okay, you're going to see his login information down there. You're going to write down that login information, right? You're going to write it down, and the first thing you're going to do is you're going to click on, and it's going to take you over to the site. Now, when you first go over to the site, okay, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get this, and you're going to have to log in. Let me put this over here. You're going to have to log in. You're going to have to go up here, and you're going to have to log in. Okay, so when you first go over, you're not logged in. So when you log in, make sure when you put in the login information that we're showing you how to put in, don't change the login information. Please don't do that, because if you do that, I'm telling you right now, I will kick you out the platform. Okay, because you're messing with someone else's. You're messing with someone else's supplier. So don't do that. Okay. As you can see, this is TNT Freight's login. So don't change that. All right. But when you first log in, you're gonna have to log in, and you're going to have to save. You're gonna have to put in the login information, and then click Save to my computer. Save my login, or save it where that way you won't have to re-log in every time you do it. Because once you do that, then all you got to do from this point on, even though you may not be this site might not be up. I'm gonna take the site down now. Even though that site might not be up, and I'm gonna take the site down. You go back here, and you click on the loads. Okay, you're gonna pull up the loads. When you click on the loads, you're gonna pull up the loads. Now, when you pull the loads up, if you download the loads into your Excel file, the links are not gonna work. So when you pull the loads up in your email browser, leave them in your browser, because only this is the load that you all are going to have access to. So leave them in your browser. When you leave them in your browser, here's what's going to happen. You're going to click on this where it says the originating point of the load. Okay, these are the loads. Okay, and you're going to click on the originating point of the load. When you click on the originating point of the load, like that one says, Decatur, Alabama. When you click on it, watch what happens. It takes you right over to that load because you're already logged in. You see what I'm saying? So it's going to take you directly to that load, and you're going to be able to view the load information. Okay? Where you're going to see the weight, the length, how many counts it is, number of stops, pickup, date, origin, date, destination, whether it's a full load, half load, or whatever the case may be, and you have the broker's info. So you can actually call up that company name. You're going to call them up. Okay, you got the information. You're going to call them up, and you're going to ask them the stuff. Okay, how much does this load pay? Okay, where's the load going? You know, whatever. But it has all the information up here. And it's just that's what's going to streamline the process. That is what's going to streamline the process. This is going to save us so much time. It's going to help us to book so much more freight. Okay? But that's what this is going to do for you. And all you got to do is for each one you want to find, is go in there and you click on it, and it pulls it right up. Okay? So, there you go. So, let's have at it. Let's have fun. Let's make some money. Thank you all. If you have any questions on this, give me a call. Okay? Hit me up on the chat group. Okay? I'm going to post this along with the video to you all. It's coming out to you right now. Let's make it happen. All right? So this is the list that you all will get, that list, but you'll keep it in. That list is for you all, and you all only. Do not share that with anyone. Do not share that load list with anyone. Do not send that load list out to anyone else, especially because we don't want them to have those links. Okay, so don't send that load list out to anyone. Don't post that load list on social media. Okay, because they can click on it and get the links. So don't do that. All right, but this is going to be posted in. We're going to post it into. We got a different version of it that don't have the links in it that we're going to post onto the load board, and we'll send you a different version that you can post elsewhere without the links in it. But this version is for you all to be able to access the links. And of course, these loads, as you can see, are for the entire week. So have fun, book some freight. Let's make it happen. Thanks, y'all. Good night.